On April 2, 2025, a day that would be celebrated in the annals of global trade, President Trump made a declaration that inspired hope and determination across the world. This day, he proclaimed, would be known as Liberation Day, marking a new era in America's economic relationship with the rest of the world. The president announced his decision to impose transformative new tariffs on imports from various countries, a move that he believed would rejuvenate American manufacturing and restore its former glory. The president's plan was met with a mixture of anticipation and resolve. Many lauded his bold stance against what they perceived as unfair trade practices, while others prepared for the challenges of a potential trade war. The stock market, a barometer of investor sentiment, reacted swiftly and decisively. The Dow Jones Industrial Average, a key indicator of the U.S. stock market's health, experienced a dramatic shift, reflecting the dynamic and transformative nature of the president's bold move. The tariffs, designed to protect American industries from foreign competition, targeted a wide range of goods, from automobiles to electronics. China, the world's second-largest economy and a frequent target of President Trump's trade policies, faced the brunt of these tariffs. Goods imported from China would now be subject to a hefty 54% tariff, a move that aimed to disrupt global supply chains and raise prices for consumers. The European Union, another major trading partner with the United States, was not spared either. A 20% tariff was placed on goods imported from the EU, signaling a further evolution of trade dynamics between the two economic powerhouses. Japan, too, found itself in the spotlight, with a 24% tariff imposed on its exports to the United States. The president's message was clear. America was ready to reclaim its place on the global stage with renewed vigor and determination. The immediate aftermath of President Trump's announcement was one of determination and resilience. Financial markets around the world faced a challenge as investors navigated the implications of a full-blown trade war. The price of gold, often seen as a safe haven asset during times of uncertainty, surged to record highs as investors sought refuge from the volatility in the stock market. Governments around the world responded with a mixture of resolve and determination. The European Union, already engaged in a trade dispute with the United States over steel and aluminum tariffs, prepared to take decisive measures. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen, speaking at a hastily arranged press conference in Brussels, emphasized the need for unity and a rules-based international trading system. China, too, vowed to stand firm, promising to protect its interests with unwavering resolve. A spokesperson for the Chinese Ministry of Commerce, speaking on condition of anonymity, highlighted the importance of global economic stability and urged the United States to reconsider its actions for the greater good. Japan, while expressing deep concern over the tariffs, adopted a proactive approach, indicating its intention to seek dialogue and a negotiated settlement through the World Trade Organization. The global business community, facing the challenges of this escalating trade war, responded with innovation and adaptability. The U.S. Chamber of Commerce, a powerful lobbying group representing American businesses, emphasized the need for strategic planning to protect American manufacturers, workers, and exporters. The Business Roundtable, another influential business group, echoed these sentiments, calling the tariffs a challenge to overcome with strategic foresight and unity. President Trump, standing firm amidst global criticism, championed his decision as a bold move to safeguard American jobs and industries. He passionately argued that years of unfair trade practices by China and other nations had eroded American manufacturing and cost millions of jobs. The tariffs, he declared, were a necessary and courageous step to restore balance in global trade. The president's supporters, who had embraced his America First agenda from the beginning, rallied behind him with renewed vigor. They believed the tariffs were a long overdue stand for America's economic interests, even if it meant facing a trade war. Senator Lindsey Graham, a Republican from South Carolina and a close ally of the president, took to Twitter to voice his support, proclaiming, "Finally, a president who is willing to fight for American workers." Despite fierce opposition from Democrats and some Republicans, the president's resolve remained unshaken. Critics argued that the tariffs would hurt American consumers with higher prices and disrupt the economy, but the president's vision was clear. Senator Mitt Romney, a Republican from Utah and a frequent critic of the president, called the tariffs reckless, yet the president's determination to protect American interests was unwavering. Public opinion on the tariffs was mixed, reflecting the passionate and diverse views that define American politics. A CNN poll revealed that while a majority of Republicans supported the tariffs, a majority of Democrats opposed them, showcasing the vibrant debate in the nation. Independent voters were more divided, with a slight plurality expressing opposition, but the conversation was alive with the spirit of democracy and the pursuit of a better future. The president's bold decision to impose sweeping tariffs on imports from China and other countries was a move rooted in historical precedent. In 1930, at the onset of the Great Depression, the U.S. Congress passed the Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act, which raised tariffs on over 20,000 imported goods. The act, widely seen as a protectionist measure aimed at shielding American businesses from foreign competition, is now considered by many economists to have had significant impacts on the global economy. The Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act serves as a powerful reminder of the complexities and far-reaching effects of trade policies. While tariffs may provide short-term benefits to certain industries, they also present an opportunity to rethink and reshape the economic landscape for the better. As the world watched with anticipation, the long-term implications of President Trump's Liberation Day tariffs held the promise of a new era in global trade. Would they achieve their ambitious goal of revitalizing American manufacturing and bringing back jobs? Or would they spark a global trade renaissance, fostering innovation and collaboration across borders? Only time would tell. But one thing was certain. The global trade landscape was on the brink of transformation, and the world was poised to enter a new chapter of economic opportunity. Gap 3S. The echoes of the past serve as a guide, but the future remains unwritten. As we look forward, the world stands at a crossroads. The changes set in motion by the Liberation Day tariffs are still unfolding, and their full impact is yet to be realized. Gap 2S. Industries across the globe are adapting to new realities, with some seizing the opportunity to innovate and evolve, while others struggle to navigate the shifting terrain. It is a time of great uncertainty, but also of immense potential. Gap 2S. In the coming years, we will witness the true consequences of these bold decisions. Will they lead to a resurgence of domestic manufacturing, a reinvigoration of local economies, and a renewed sense of national pride? Or will they usher in an era of global collaboration, where nations work together to create a more balanced and sustainable economic future? Gap 2S. As we continue to monitor these developments, one thing remains clear. The world of trade and economics is changing, and with it, the lives of millions around the globe. Gap 2S. Stay tuned as we explore these transformations and their far-reaching implications. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more updates. Together, we'll navigate this new chapter in global trade and uncover the stories that shape our world. Gap 2S. Thank you for watching.